So a federal judge just dismissed Drake's lawsuit against UMG. In the dismissal, the judge cites that no reasonable listener would think that the things that were said during the rap battle were verifiable fact, and also cites the reality that during a heated rap battle, there are incendiary things that are tossed from both rappers at each other, and therefore no actual listener with any reasonable sense would think that that particular song hits or matters more than other songs. And so that part is over because, mind you, we had the rap battle where the songs were actually made. And then we had the legal battle where Drake decided to sue his record label. But we really know what he was getting after was trying to sue Kendrick without actually suing Kendrick. I mean, they were asking for Kendrick's contract, for any information on the paternity of Kendrick's kids, and all that discovery and running around and talking about snakes in the grass. And all these OV hoes been in my comment section like, wait, just you wait till everything comes out in the lawsuit. It got dismissed because it was stupid from the beginning. Because not only was it a dumb concept to sue, but it was anti-hip-hop. Like, Drake has gone out so bad on so many levels, not just that he didn't make as good of music in the beef battle part, but now he was actually trying to use rap lyrics and also try to be like, oh, well, Kendrick's anti-Semitic. Like, come on, bro. This entire thing just reminds us all that Drake might be the lamest person to ever live. I mean, this man appealed to the UMG.
I got something for him. He's anti-Semitic.
Handbook to try to be like, he's bullying me. You guys have an anti-bullying policy. 5 Grammys on your head top just to lose in court too. And folks is really kind of iffy about the album you got coming out too. I really hope for the Drake fans' sake, and I mean this sincerely, that this new album ends up being amazing because I feel like y'all need it. Now the stuff we've heard so far does not tell us that that's going to be the case, but I really hope he turns this around now that he's not so
Hey, bro. Prayers up to the OV hoes, man. They need that album to come through. They need that Iceman to come through. Pray. Y'all got to send some prayers up for them. They getting L at the L at the L. They still on X fighting.
got fined for losing a lawsuit.
I'm pissed now. The judge threw out my case and got dismissed now. And everybody loving Kendrick Lamar ain't shit now. And you thought that I was telling a whole lot of you right now. Oh, you come and sue me for once. Come and sue me for once. You'll never come and sue. You'll never come and sue.
Come and sue me for once. Come and sue me for once.
Come and sue me for once. Come and sue me for once. Oh, you'll never come and sue. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We are now surviving Drake's crybaby Pierce Bible getting his whole lawsuit against UMG and Kendrick Lamar, They're Not Like Us, dismissed during a Bible. The judge said if you don't take your little yellow braided, tight braided hair somewhere and go cry to somebody else, Pierce Bible.
The judge dropped Aubrey's lawsuit today. That's okay. Please take the L and
They got Mr. Rogers on your head. Godly! They got Mr. Rogers on your head. Boy! They got Mr. Rogers on your ass. Hold up. I should have got the music off that one. They got Mr. Rogers on you, boy.
Us dismissed during a Bible. The judge said if you don't take your little yellow braided, tight braided hair somewhere and go cry to somebody else, Pierce Bible.
the judge dropped Aubrey's lawsuit today. That's okay. Please take the L and move on, neighbor. Go make some good music.
At this point, Drake...
Yeah! You know you done, boy. You know you done.
You just gotta hang it up flat screen. Please. You lost the rap battle and you lost the court battle. LL Cool J is your new name. You lost the black way and the white way. Double hum. These statements are generally protected under free speech principles. And I tried to tell y'all that, but y'all swore y'all was Olivia Pope and y'all really Olivia Nope. It's the way Kendrick said it. Say, Drake, I heard you like them young. He didn't say, hey, Drake likes them young. I heard you like them young. And then he said, trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. He didn't say it is A minor. It's probably A minor. He's assuming that it is. Come on. And the judge said, this is a minor case, not major one. Get out of my courtroom. UMG stands for you must go. Because why are you even suing over a rap beef anyways? That's not hip hop.
UMG stands for you must go. He said it's time to hang it up flat screen.
Aubrey Graham cracker. And the crazy part is Drake made this worse than it had to be because all you have to do was take your L because you didn't do bad in the rap battle. You actually was doing good. Kendrick just outsmarted you. All you have to do was take your L and keep it moving. But no, you want to do all of this. And now look at you. Boo tomato tomato. And since you're October's very own, boo pumpkin pumpkin. Now can we put this Drake versus Kendrick thing to rest? I'm tired of talking about it. Tired, exhausted, sleepy. Pull the lever.
This is a really...
Hey, look. Check this out. It got dismissed in October. Somebody was saying, because look, remember, Top Dog was like, chill, Kendrick. You ain't gotta do it no more. Chill. And they got the lawsuit. Everybody telling Kendrick to chill. Is it possible that he dropped the rest of them diss tracks? Since people be leaking shit, since everybody wanna leak stuff, is it possible that he leaked the rest of them diss tracks? Come on, bro.
A big blow for Drake. I don't think y'all are understanding what this means. With this newest loss, Drake has lost in the eyes of the streets, the culture, the industry, and now the court of law. That girl on this app who did a wellness check on the guy who ghosted her needs to do a wellness check on Drake now. I don't think y'all understand the ubiquity of Not Like Us was enough to deal with last year. Had Drake just let this go, we would not be talking about this now. But then to carry this beef on with a lawsuit and then lose said lawsuit, somebody, anybody, please do a wellness check on Drake. Champagne Poppy, this is devastating.
And you can bet your bottom sweet dollar that They Not Like Us is going to stream up again. Because we knew that judge was going to dismiss that case. Oh, he's doing it for the culture, No, he not. He was doing it to save face. I'm literally watching Koala T reacts right now. And he's still winning. Even when...
Hey, shout out Koala T, man. That brother got a beautiful spirit, man. Beautiful spirit.
He's silent. Do you know how much of a boss you gotta be a quiet leader and continue to win even in silence in the background? It's almost like that's kind of the fame that Drake was reaching for. I think some of y'all get confused that riches and materialistic things mean that you are famous and popular. That's not what that means. Because if you really a hip-hop head, Jay-Z told you can go to school, but you can't buy class. You can buy all the things, our accolades and our little souvenirs throughout our history and our culture, but you could never be us. You can mock us, you can cloak us, you can cosplay us, but you can't be us. I hope that's a lesson to anybody that's trying to come into hip-hop.
I'm so glad this got dismissed. Like, bro was trying to get rid of freedom of speech in hip-hop. That's fucking crazy. You know what kind of wormhole this will open? Like, 99% of rap is defaming people, things, and objects. What the fuck? Like, hip-hop can get so disgusting sometimes that people be on here dissing actual children, like people that 14, 15 years old in street violence and make hit songs saying their name. Is that a good thing? No. But you should be allowed to say whatever the fuck you want on a song and not some crybaby like, you can't call me that. Another W for hip-hop, though.
But he was trying to start something that's so unnecessary and so detrimental to the freedom of expression, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, how are you able to articulate yourself as an artist if you got this hanging over your head? Oh, I got to be careful of what I say. You know what I'm saying? That's going to take away some of the artistry. That's going to take away some of the intelligence, some of the ideas. I got to be careful. Just having that over your head, I got to be careful. Artists need to be free, bro. Artists got to be free. And you trying to get this out there? No, sir. Mr. I study battle raps for a living.
Looks like a first round TKO. I have always felt like this suit was a wealthy man's temper tantrum and not a real legal conversation.
A wealthy man's temper tantrum. A wealthy man's temper tantrum.
Drake had withdrawn the suit, it would have looked like he'd had a change of heart. He had thought better of this horrible decision. But no, his lawyers let him march into court, march into the public square with this doggy doo-doo piece of shit lawsuit, acting like this was a real legal question. This is embarrassing for him. I don't understand why his lawyers could not have seen this coming and advised him to withdraw the suit. You know, to like save face. Make no mistake, the lawsuit, including this ignominious ending to it, is far worse for this boy's image than that battle, than Not Like Us. The lawsuit is worse than Not Like Us. And Not Like Us was not good.
The judge said, get shit about here. The judge tried to tell you months ago. It's song lyrics. You can't say nothing about it. They're non-actionable. You look it up. ChatGPT. The funniest part about all this is the stain of a lawsuit is staying. It's like a shit stain. Yeah, it's there. Like once, I don't care if you go home and change your underwear. I already seen on your underwear, buddy. That means every time I see you, I'm going to think about the on your underwear. That's what you did with this lawsuit. Your OVO was telling us you had a red button. I guess that red button must have been exit or something with your dumb ass.
Drake's defamation lawsuit against Not Like Us has failed, and it's going to be very interesting to see how Drake fans continue to spin this one. We got this take from his Reddit, which is saying, got people popping confetti over old white billionaires. And this comment right here is a good way of explaining my problem with the conversation about this case at large for this entire time. Because it's just this idea that, okay, UMG is the old white billionaires. UMG is an evil big corporation. And therefore, Drake going against them makes Drake the hero. He's the knight. He's the dragon slayer. But this is just not true, because at the end of the day,
yeah, like Drake is not no hero, bruh. Y'all stop with this narrative, man. It says, let me see. It says, damn, so many people praying for one man's downfall is insane. Like, bro. He got to embrace the villain role and be happy for the ones that stuck by him and embrace him. Like, yo, they be speaking so highly of this dude. If they really know, like, the true person is a piece of shit. Joe Budden said it on his podcast. Behind the scenes, you ain't bruh. Come on, man. These people don't want to do their due diligence and actually do the research to see what type of person he is. He's not a good person. Everything that alludes to him putting somebody on, oh yeah, Buddy put everybody on. You'll never be bigger than Drake. Man, watch out. Everything that alludes to him putting somebody on, it's an attachment to it. It's a quid quo pro. He's never going to do something and not receive something from you. That's what, come on, bro. You got to have a heart to do that. You got to actually have a spirit to do something for somebody that's you. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to pay me back. That takes, man, he is not like that. No.
Why can't they both just be evil corporations? Like, sure, Drake might not be an old white billionaire. You know what I'm saying? He might be a younger, a biracial billionaire, but he's still a billionaire, and he still has his own egotistical agendas. Just because he's going against an evil corporation doesn't mean that he is somehow a good person or doing it for the right reasons. They can just both be bad. Two things can be true, but it's impossible for Drake stans to seem to be able to process this. The reality of the situation is, I don't believe that Not Like Us won because it was botted. I believe it won because Kendrick just did such an obviously better job at shaping the narrative. And if it could somehow be proven that Not Like Us was botted, which it doesn't seem like we will ever be able to prove either which way at this point, even if it could be proven, do you really believe that Kendrick Lamar benefited from Universal using bots? And that somehow at no point in Drake's career did he benefit from bots being used? Like, what?
At this point, bots don't even matter no more. I don't even want to hear the entertaining the idea of a bot. I don't care about no bot. Let's focus on what you just try to do to hip hop. You ain't just try to do that to Kendrick. You try to do it to something that we built as a culture, bruh. This ain't just about him doing it to Kendrick. No. Now they trying to bring up the bot thing. And bro, I'm not entertaining no bot talk, bro.
Are you stupid? The reality of the situation is that labels use bots all of the time. Labels pay for people to be popular all of the time. This is not something like a unique revelation to this specific beef. This is what happens in the music industry every day. The only reason it became notable in a court case in this instance is because Drake got his ass kicked so badly that he decided to whine and bite the hand that feeds him, the same people who definitely fought for him.
I know those carved out abs caved in when you heard that. Listen, you're gonna have to call up your
I know those carved out abs caved in. God! Ah! Hey, she came in off the back. I know those carved out abs caved in. Hold on, we gotta get that back. I gotta hear that again. Look, she just stepped on the scene with
people who definitely fought for him.
I know those carved out abs caved in when you heard that. Listen, you're gonna have to call up your surgeon and tell them to construct you some more abs. Now, I knew it was a good day to be a Drake hater. Listen, this is my time to shine. BBL Drizzy, Champagne Poppy, what lesson did we learn here, okay? Listen, I like Drake with the melodies.
Hey, she ready too. You can tell she just got out the shower. She done lit her candles. She done ate. And she's on the internet ready to go in on Drake. You know what that feeling is like. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like Drake when he act tough, okay? Now, BBL Drizzy, you took 2 L's, okay, with the battle and in the courtroom, okay? Just like a receding hairline, it's time for you to let it go, okay? Just move on. Now, we can all just move on and act like this never happened, okay? But I would never let you forget how you went to your surgeon and told them to put those pack Hawaiian rolls across your belly, okay? I never let you forget that, okay? Listen, back to the lawsuit. You was never going to win, okay? You was never going to win against a short man who wear bell bottoms, okay? Before you Albert Angels gather up in my comments, listen, y'all need to be giving emotional support to y'all 6 guy, okay? Because I know he's somewhere clutching his abs, sliding down the wall.
So I hope now Drake fans can shut the up and understand that everything that Drake has done up until this point was all in regards to his emotions. Like he set aside logic, he set aside facts, he set aside all of that, and he acted on his emotions. Because anybody who used logic in a situation like this would have known that this lawsuit was just a waste of money, of anything. And maybe he just wants to show how much money he has by doing this lawsuit, but at the end of the day, it was a waste of money. Now he's taking the L. UMG ain't gonna him no more after this. I mean, I don't know if he got a contract with them. He probably does. He probably got to let that go, run out or whatever they do. But he just looks stupid. Let bygones be bygones. You should have let the dust settle. You shouldn't have let it go on this far. But lesson learned.
Well, would you look at that? Drake's dumbass lawsuit didn't work. What a shock! But in all seriousness, Drake stands. Arbery's Angels. Y'all need to let it go, man. The guy lost. Okay? Y'all need to accept the L. Drake needs to accept the L. He never should have filed this dumb lawsuit. Okay? He lost. He lost badly. He got embarrassed bad. Okay? What he should have done was, just focused on making music instead of, doing like this to get people, back on his good side, to get the public opinion back on his good side. He still has a lot of fans. That Iceman, isn't that what it's called? The next album that's supposed to be coming out, Iceman. I'm sure that's going to do good numbers.
An Icicle Man. That's, no. Wishful thinking, though. But nah, they done leaked the joint. They done leaked the little Icicle Man. His time is over, bro. It's really over. He gonna have to get one with one of them country singers or something like that. But October is not over, though. You know what I'm saying? So he might try to come out with a little mixtape. He probably try to put on some Timberland boots and try to get one of them features or something, one of them people that be glazing them or something like that. He probably do that and try to get back in our good graces. But we ain't letting them in. We learned what they say, shame on you the first time, shame on you the second time, shame on me the third time. However that shit go, you ain't getting back in here, buddy.
His music always does good numbers, you know. But yeah, just accept the L, man.
Case closed.
Take the L.
He lost the beef.
L.
He lost the lawsuit. Hopefully this get back in the studio, bro.
L.
Give us a good album. Give us some good music, bro, because at the end of the day, he lost. Now, to the Drake fans that was holding on to this lawsuit like the Holy Grail, let it go. It's been well over a year. Kendrick crip walked on this at the Super Bowl. He did a sold-out show in Toronto. Drake fans, I hope y'all heal from this. Lick y'all wounds in peace.
Bruh, do you know how many wins Kendrick had? The Super Bowl within itself is a win. Get it, bruh. It's so many wins, you can't even count on your fingers, bro. I don't even know why they still arguing about this dude. I don't understand it, bruh. This is wild. Shout out Lil Angel. What's up, Angel? Shout out Monica. Shout out Cecilia Burton. Shout out Kid Kat. Shout out Eva. Shout out Kim Reed. Shout out Bruh Man. Shout out Symbol. Shout out Lemon. Shout out Eva, Kim Reed, Noah. Shout out Noah King. Shout out Kalina Harrison. Shout out Rose. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for coming into the live. Y'all know I don't go live. I do not go live. So consider this yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
In private, because we don't give a we tired of y'all ass.
I know the outlets are sick of crying their pillows every night. Check on your OVO friends. Those outlets are going through it. They haven't seen peace in over a year. I do feel sorry for them, but I don't. Because those clowns had it.
Bro, he said they ain't seen peace in over a year. You got to think the psychological effect of your GOAT, so-called GOAT, is losing and you're still trying to defend him. And he don't care nothing about his fans. You got to think of the type of people this is. Like these type of people ain't like us, bruh. You know, if one of our GOATs go down, I give it a week. I give it a couple weeks or something like that. We'll admit it like, damn, yeah, my GOAT ain't doing so good. Y'all got that one. Y'all got that one. Not these people. These people is not like us, bruh. I'm telling you.
Comment. How are you supporting a man suing over losing a rap beef and thinking that he was gonna win? It's clowns like that that are ruining what rap and hip hop stood for. Thinking that you can sue over a beef that you willingly volunteered yourself into. And even the judge, is realizing that this guy is a clown. How are you suing over a rap beef?
He was basically saying, well, it's not a fact. It has to be, it's not like this record is a fact check song. So there's a lot of things that people say about each other in a battle rap that may or may not be true. So I think that is where Drake lost in this case against UMG. It's a big day for hip hop. A lot of people were like, man, Drake ain't real because he dissing the label. Some people were like, yo, that's what Drake needs to do because he's a big enough artist where this really affected his career.
Man, that judge like, bro, leave them people alone. They started hip hop. That's their thing. You went over there to them. They didn't come to you. You went over there to them. Leave them people alone. They hip hop array and whole, they happy. Leave them alone. You trying to go over there and sue and try to be like them? Bro, you're not like them. The judge said, nigga, you're not like them. Stay away from them, man. They don't want you a part of their party.
Trajectory, so.
A lot of you guys were saying, oh, UMG tried to devalue Drake because they were going back to the contract negotiations. And I said from a business standpoint, I've worked in big companies, mid-sized companies, and small companies. And I know what it's like to have someone bring in I worked with a company that did affiliate marketing, right? So celebrities or influencers would promote our products. Now, the people who raked in the most money, there was never a world where they would do something to devalue that person's brand so that person couldn't demand more money because that person was so lucrative. Even though they were making a shit ton of money and they could ask us for more money, we were making even more money off of them. Like that never made sense. What happened was UMG was eating off of both sides, right? And they didn't care. They're like, yo, these are two of the biggest artists we've had under our umbrella for the longest, and we're now eating off of both sides. Both of y'all have a blast doing whatever y'all doing. And then Drake lost, and he thought UMG would protect.
I don't think they was eating off Kendrick like they was eating off Drake, though. They had two different contracts. It's two different I remember Will Evans, he was breaking the whole thing down. And that's where that came from.
Him, and then you have people like academics in his ear and Grand Wizard Chad Dude in his ear just pushing a bunch of conspiracy theory propaganda, and it seems like he fell for it and went to the lawsuit route. Now the judge went over this with due process and fairly, and I tried to tell people who wanted to listen to OVO docket all day, they are posting biased information. Read everything from everywhere. The judge is split down the middle, and they're going to go over every faction provided and come up with a decision. And this was the decision that the judge made. You cannot sue over this song being published because you put out songs that were defamatory as well, and this song happened to win. Oh, but you can't say somebody's a PDF. There's no rule book here. You guys are just making up rules because somebody's your favorite artist. It didn't make any sense. And when somebody tells you guys that, you start to call people biased and say a bunch of nonsensical rhetoric. You can't put out diss records and then somebody puts out diss records back and you say, well, why would you guys publish that one? That's mean and about me.
Because the court concludes that the allegedly defamatory statements and the not like us or non-actionable opinion, the motion is to dismiss is granted. They basically said what he said is what he said. What he said has nothing to do with what is happening in real life. This is entertainment, and Drake, we're sorry that this happened to you, but you can't sue them over this. Do I believe that Drake is going to let this go? No. Do I believe that his lawyers are going to appeal this? Absolutely, but this.
Yeah, there was something saying that they was gonna appeal it as well. Bruh, just bow out, bro. Chill, bro. You made yourself look dumb enough. You made yourself look dumb enough. And this goes to show you. He just can't, he ain't like us, bro. The average person is gonna be like, damn, you got me, bro. You got me. Don't even worry. I done seen niggas get their ass beat by people who they thought they was gonna whoop their ass. They like, bro, you got that. He ain't got that in him, bro. I'm telling you, whatever he went through when he was a teen and how he wasn't accepted, that's coming out of him. That's coming out of him right now. Nah, they gonna pay. They gonna pay. Telling you, man, bro, about to crash out, man.
This is a win for Kendrick Lamar.
This is a huge L for Drake. This is the final closure because Drake tried everything to win.
This was always going to be an uphill battle, but I don't think this is the outcome Drake wanted. Which brings the question, is he now going to actually sue Kendrick Lamar, or is he going to walk away? And I really hope that he walks away.
Yeah, me too.
It genuinely bothers me that he couldn't just walk away from the battle, man. It bothers me.
If everybody telling you the same thing, bro, yeah, I wish he walk away. Oh, I wish he walk away. Man, I wish he should have walked away. Everybody telling you the same thing, bro. Come on, man. He like that little cousin with the snotty nose trying to get the last hit. Ooh, man, get rah-rah. Get the guy there, go rah-rah, move. Rah-rah, sit down. You already sit down. Yeah, that's little rah-rah right there, man. Go sit your ass down, boy. I don't care. So. That's him.
First of all, let's acknowledge the obvious. Anybody that would have went toe-to-toe with Kendrick Lamar would have possibly lost. You see, I like to refer to Kendrick Lamar as the peaceful crash out. The guy who's peaceful to the naked eye, but deep down you can tell there's an internal rage to eliminate anybody that's in his way. You feel me? It's almost like a legal firearm owner who's itching for somebody to break into his house so we can legally catch a body. That's Kendrick Lamar. And I feel like instead of Drake using the battle with him to propel his own career, he spent more time trying to wipe away the battle because he didn't like what Kendrick said about it. But here's the problem. When you file a lawsuit, you fall right into what Kendrick was saying. If Kendrick's whole premise is to say that you are not of the culture and you proceed to do something that is not of the culture, like how do you move on beyond that? Whereas if you were publicly asked about this battle, you can twist it in a way that benefits you. Yo, Drake, you and Kendrick went toe to toe, and other people chimed in and started beefing as well. What was that whole experience like for you? I mean, what is there to say? Kendrick and I both believe that we're the best in rap, so we decided to go toe to toe to see who's the absolute best. We made some great records, we had a monumental moment, and even though there was some crazy and outlandish things said in this battle, at the end of the day, we all know it's just sport.
Some Drake fans are saying,
bruh, if Drake would have said that, yo, you see how he constructed that, how he put that together? I'm sure people was coming to Drake like, yo, it's all good. Y'all done had some classic albums together. Dude don't like you, it's all good. You still doing your thing? It's not in him. That's why it still stands. They not like us. We the type of people that do stuff like that. No sweat. He got that. That's why they not like us, bro.
saying that at least he proved that they was botting the song. Others are saying, ha, stop coping. Kendrick has won again. Ha, stop coping. Kendrick has won again. Now, what do you guys think about this whole situation? Do you guys feel like Drake has completely, utterly lost in defeat? Or do you guys feel like Drake has won because he did prove that there were botting going on and UMG was promoting the song? He just couldn't, he just couldn't sue them because they're saying that none of Kendrick's words were supposed to be taken literal.
Damn. Bruh. Everybody going crazy over this right here, bro. Everybody going crazy over this. Yeah, shout out to y'all, man, for rocking. Shout out to Lovin' Aries. Who else we ain't? Coco Butterflyer. Who else we ain't shout out? Who else we ain't shout out? Shout out to Lord Angel, a member for 11 months. I gotta get some badges over there and all that stuff too. I got it. I'm gonna get all that right. Oh snap! Somebody gave me $2. Oh! I'm gonna be able to go get me a sandwich today. I was hungry, so I'm about to go get me a sandwich. Somebody gave me $2. Word. A-Willed. Shout out A-Willed, Zubat. Yo, thank you. Thank you. It say stay blessed this morning. That's what's up, bro. Yes, sir. I'm gonna be able to go get that sandwich. I'm about to go get that sandwich. I'm about to go get that sandwich. Let me see. Shout out ISC. Who else? Shout out J-Time Reactions. J-Time Reaction. I got to look you up. I'm sure I came across your channel. J-Time Reaction. Shout out to Inika. Who am I leaving out? Gotta give everybody a shout out. It's much love. Who else? Yeah, I think I shouted everybody out. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Big Cash signing out. Going, y'all.